Hello everyone, my name is Lunar. For today's video, let's talk about the lunar eclipse and the solar eclipse. So, both of these eclipses is a result of the science and of the wonderful planets and stars in our planet, in our system, and in our galaxy. So let's look at what are these eclipses and what are the importance of them. First is the lunar eclipse. So lunar eclipse is something that happens about twice or three times a year, and it's pretty rare. It's usually only on the lunar time of a month, but it is super rare too. So sometimes some lunar won't have this, sometimes some lunars will. So when we have lunar eclipse, the three objects, which are the sun, earth, and moon, will line up perfectly in a line like this. So that is when the sun, rooted in this place, would be here, the earth would be in the middle, and the moon would be out there. So this thing only happened in night time when the sky falls dark. So it is the time where the moon shines. So it's usually what happens on really random times, but if we consider about a total lunar eclipse, it only happens in a lunar month, in a lunar times where the moon is in its full cycle. So the moon has to be a full moon in this time so that we could have a lunar eclipse. So lunar eclipse, some people call it as the blood moon, because when the lunar eclipse happens, the moon will look just like blood. And it will look totally red, like blood. If you guys have watched a film in Vietnam, which is called like the Party of Blood Moon, you guys could know the blood moon and what does it look like. You guys could search a picture on it, or you guys could view it. It's actually available to see on September or on August of 2025. So if you guys are interested in it, you guys could watch for it. It is a situation that is really expected by lots of people that love the lunar and things like that. So lunar, it basically stands for the moon. And when this happens, the moon would be completely red, which is just like the blood moon. Moving on is our solar eclipse. And this event is extraordinary rare that people said it takes hundreds of years for it to happen once. The last time a solar eclipse happened on 2023 or something, I don't remember. And as astronomers have estimated, the solar eclipse will only happen again at 2017. Wow, that means I have to live 45 more years for this event, right? Wait, no, 55 more years. Oh, it's currently 2025, so I would need 45 years more. Yeah, 45 years more. So solar eclipse will only happen in daytime. And solar here basically means about the sun and the whole solar system. So when it happens, the moon will be between the sun and the earth. So imagine we're this part of the earth, right? We're this part here. So if we can look at the solar eclipse, it will be like this. The sun is here, it's totally shining, and it only happens in daytime. So at this time, the whole part of Earth is going to be dark. So the moon is going to block the view of the sun. It's going to block the light of the sun to the earth. And it happens just like a round of sunlight that shines. That's really beautiful. You guys could look up it online. You could maybe ask your parents or your grandparents. I'm sure that if they're interested in astronomy or if they look around a lot, they will for sure have seen a solar eclipse. So this only happens when the moon is lunar, or when the moon is full. So it only happens in lunar days. And it is when the moon will be completely circles and it could block the sun. And this event is extraordinarily rare because the moon, it does not rotate just like 100% perfectly through the earth, but it rotates in like a slightly drifted down. Like it goes up and it goes down. And the moon is also tilted with a degree of 5 degrees or maybe. And the earth is tilted with 23.5 degrees. So this event is extraordinarily rare. So if you've ever heard news that there's going to be a solar eclipse or you guys could be in a place where the solar eclipse will happen, I'm sure that you guys would not want to miss this opportunity of a lifetime. So that's all for today's video. Today we explored about the amazing phases of lunar eclipse and solar eclipse. If you have a chance, search it online, and even if you're more lucky, look it in your real life and you'll be amazed. Goodbye.